My name is Jennifer Estrella. I am the 7th grade science teacher at Herbert Hoover Middle School.
Ellie Donovan. I'm a 6th grade language arts and social studies teacher at Presidio Middle School.
I'm Gloria Alges-Newman. I work at Willie Brown Middle School. I'm an art and design modeling teacher.
And I'm Jonathan Jacobson from Willie Brown Middle School, and I teach computer science.
I'm Kathy Personius, and I work at Francisco Middle School.
I'm Heidi Avelina Smith. I work at James Lick Middle School. I'm a 7th and 8th grade Spanish immersion teacher.
My name is Belinda Schillingberg. I teach 8th grade English and ELD at the amazing James Denham Middle School.
I'm Ashley Prang. I work at Roosevelt Middle School and I teach 7th grade English language arts.
I'm David Kirsch. I work at Roosevelt Middle School and I teach language arts. We both teach 7th grade.
So my name is Marna Blanchard, and I work at Francisco Middle School, and I teach English, but it is infused with ethnic study.
I'm Anna Jen. I teach at James Denham Middle School. I teach 6th grade math, science, and coding.
I'm Ann Wolf. I'm also at James Denham Middle School and I teach 6th grade English, social studies, and ELD.
Thank you.
I'm seeing students engage in what I call a productive struggle. They're making the choice about what they present as a product of their learning and what demonstrates their journey throughout this whole process better than I could ever do giving them a resource to just fill out.
I saw a huge increase of engagement in my students doing a project like this, where it was like really about them and they were able to express themselves in a way that's not typically how they might do it in like an English or history class.
But something I also learned from assessing them, which was, as an educator, a wonderful thing to see, is not only how much they already knew about these current events that we have going on, but how much they want to learn.
We had a lot of really strong standards-based projects and projects where students got to practice a lot of these really important skills, but not where they had a lot of agency over how they practice those skills. And so I think that's been a big shift for us this year.
I've seen more thoughtful questions that they're asking. I've seen them talking to each other differently and holding each other accountable in other ways. And for me, that's what this learning is all about. It's about them taking ownership, them engaging in the process and wanting to learn more and go deeper and to use all of the things you see in the classroom and the speakers and all that in their work.
After we talked about growth mindset and fixed mindset, I did see them start to kind of use more growth mindset language, like, oh yeah, it's okay to make mistakes and okay, we have to practice more.
I have these reflection sheets that the kids fill out. What was the task? What did I learn? What do I want to know more about? I mean, it's this whole sheet. And with this that we chose, the reflection thing is great because the kids started talking about like, oh, I'm going this high school, I'm going that high school. And they started talking and like, why not that school? Why not this school? So there was a reflection process that we didn't capture because it was just all dialogue.
They're calling for people to think. And they're calling for the adults in the community around them to really stop for a minute and listen to them and take a look.
And that engagement piece, not just motivation, but engagement sort of throughout the project, I think that's where we're going to see the increase in writing and research skills and argumentation, because students care.
It's all about agency. It's all about students being able to choose and not having their learning chosen for them. They choose. And in that choosing, we hear their voices and we hear their critical thinking and we see them solve those complex problems and we see them collaborate together effectively. The more choice that they have, the more excited they get about the learning, the more engaged that the learning journey becomes.
It has them take more ownership for what they're doing. It's not me always telling them this is the right way to do it. It's more like them trying to kind of investigate on their own about why isn't this working?
It harnesses students' natural sense of curiosity. It provides them a space to be makers and speakers and creators and leaders in a way that is organic but also academic.
It just gets kids really excited because they are able to kind of choose and drive their learning in a way that's interesting to them. And specifically for the project that we did, it gave students the opportunity to share so much about themselves and who they are and what's important to them, that it just increased engagement that much more.